Child's Play 2 has Chucky come back and try to insert himself in Andy once again. So, the positives on this film is Child's Play 2 is very consistent with the first one. From one movie to the next, this is probably the most consistent in any franchise. It's not a completely different story, and it doesn't retcon things. Like, the two that I'm thinking of are, like, Elm Street and Elm Street 2, where it has none of the same characters. And another one is, like, Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2, where, like, Jason didn't drown, apparently. Where that retcons things. So, Child's Play 2, very consistent with the first one, which is very welcomed in a horror movie franchise. That is great. Another positive is the humor is pretty good in this movie. I did laugh when Chucky says, "Hug this!" and he hits the Tommy doll with the statue. And having Chucky write "fuck you, bitch" written on Andy's test was pretty funny. I liked that. And I love it when Chucky is in the closet in the school, and he says, "Please, Andy, let me out of here. I promise I won't kill anymore. Now open the goddamn door!" He goes from super nice and kind of innocent to just angry, mean, just terrible. He couldn't hold on for like 5 more seconds, even though that wasn't really convincing Andy. But still, it was just hilarious. Another positive is the kills are numerous, but they still feel like scary. Like Madsen's strangulation, plastic over his face, that's pretty terrifying. Phil falling down the stairs, terrifying. Or like falling off of the stairs, I guess. And stabbing Grace in the chest area, I guess. Pretty scary, so the kills are all pretty good. Oh, and the factory technician worker guy gets slashed in the face, falls down, good guy eyes into his eyes. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. And Child's Play 2 moves at a pretty good pace. It was almost never boring. I was almost always entertained or intrigued by the story, so I liked that. And for some reason, I love the line that the truck driver says when Kyle runs away from him. Like, Chucky and Andy are in the back of the truck. Kyle says, "Pull over!" She intervenes with the truck. They both get out. Kyle and truck guy get out. He grabs her and says, "What the hell are you doing?" Kyle runs. And then I love the line when he says, "Crazy bitch!" The way he says it is funny. Like, he's putting emphasis on bitch. It was just funny, and it can always get me to laugh. And the toy factory, I mean, come on. That's the best setting for the final battle in any Chucky movie. I mean, it makes things feel bigger and more important than just a little apartment place. Factory, you have all this space to go, and it feels bigger, and it feels more like Chucky's turf now. Like, the first one had the final battle on Andy's turf. Now it's like they're on Chucky's turf. So that's pretty cool. That's it for positives. Nothing in the mixed. But now on to the negatives. And it's only one, and it doesn't really detract from the movie. It's more of just something that I really wanted in the movie. Grace mentions that Charles Lee Ray used voodoo when he was a human, but Chucky in this movie never used voodoo in the movie aside from the end, aside from him trying to get himself into Andy's body, and you just hear him say the chant, and he never really used any other voodoo dolls in any other movie, and other than the first one, and I thought that was a cool thing in the first one, and I kind of wish they did some more things with voodoo dolls, because that was pretty cool. That made for a pretty cool kill in the first movie, and I liked that. But they never do any more voodoo dolls in the rest of the franchise, and it's only just the chant, Ade Dewey Dambala, and all that stuff. But that's my own personal opinion. That's just me. So, and it's not even a big negative. It's not like it's missing from the movie. It's more like that's just something I wanted in the movie. So, the movie is never really missing anything, is what I'm trying to say. So, it's not missing anything, it's just I wanted that voodoo doll thing, a voodoo doll thing in the movie. So, it doesn't ruin the movie in any sense. So, in the end, I struggle of which one I like more. Child's Play or Child's Play 2. But I think, after rewatching it, I do think I like this one a little bit more, because it's more entertaining. It's a little more funny, a little more entertaining, not as scary. So, I think I do like this one a little bit more than the first one. Like I said, these two, very consistent, and I love them. So I, for sure, approve of Child's Play 2. Thanks for watching.